if your name is April or August or September or May, whatever month it is your least favorite month of the year. Like, we never get to April and I'm like, oh my gosh, yay, everyone's gonna be saying my name and I'm so excited to hear it. No, I'm like a dog on call. Every time the radio's like, today's date is da 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 da, all I hear is April. And I'm like, yeah, hello, what? Oh, radio, never mind. Hi everybody, welcome back if this is not your first time here. If it is, my name is April, this is Plan with April, and we are in the Erin Condren horizontal planner this afternoon. The heater just kicked on because even though it's the almost end of April, we're in the 17th week of the year, the Pacific Northwest has decided spring has not quite sprung. It is still cold here. Grab yourself something to drink, maybe a snack. So what I'm going to do with this layout is I am going to show you how to take a horizontal layout and make it into like a family chore, dinner, all the things that have to do with your household. So bills, anything that you have to do to keep track of in your home as far as like to keep everything moving and grooving. And I'm kind of feeling a gray theme today. Like I'm feeling gray. It can't be because of the weather. It's because of the weather. I guarantee you it's because of the weather. So I'm going to pull out some washi tape. I don't know that I will use all of these, but I'm going to pull them out anyway because why not? I like these three here. Wes went on a motorcycle ride today and said that it was freezing. I just told him that I would send him sunshine vibes, and he's like, please hurry. Please hurry and send those vibes because it is not nice. He rides Africa Twin. It's a street, like an enduro bike. He can go on-road or off-road. This washi that I'm going to use today, I got over on Amazon. It looks like this one we might actually get to use up if I use it. These are bees. Wes hates bees, but there we have it. They're gray. And then of course I did pull out some cleaning stickers. These are Chrissy Ann Designs, got them years and years ago. Got some stickers that I made that just have like laundry, groceries to clean, all that kind of stuff. Scoop the poop doodles from CoffeeMonsterzCo that are stinking adorable. Knockout Print Shop, love those. Pay Bills by Amber's Sticker Shop. And then I've got a couple from Nightingale Paper Co. on here. Water plants, meal plan. That's what I'm going to use those for. And then, of course, Rudy the Raccoon from Paper... What is it? Paper Focus. Oh, I'm like, yeah, chore sampler. Paper Focus. Now, this will be the last video Wes records. No, he's not recording. That would be me. This will be the last video that Wes edits for me until he goes on until he's back from his trip. So this will be the last fancy video you get to see for a minute or two. The pens that I'm going to be using today, of course, I have got the Crayola Super Tip in gray. I have my handy dandy 0.5 less is more pen. Amazon. The Uniball Signo 1.0, which is one of my favorite pens. It's such a bold writer. There's no messing around with this. And of course, a little ruler. Don't know if I'm going to need it, but I've got it. And then I also have my palette knife. And where are my handy dandy tweezers? There they are. So those are going to be the items we're using today. Dun, dun, dun. So if you're like me, trying to organize your household is and can be a bit tricky, right? Like we have a lot of things going on in our lives. I'm really good. I don't know if you are as well. I'm really good at organizing all of the other things. By all of the other things, I mean like, work schedule, home, when I'm home, what I want to do, all that kind of stuff. But the things that sometimes slip through the cracks are my chore list at home that I need to get done. Granted, Wes does 99% of all the chores in our house, so it's not like my list is very long, but I could do a much better job at making his life a little bit easier by helping. So that is my goal with this planner. I want to show you my ideas on putting things down on paper so it will help in the long run not have so much, you know, I guess pressure on Wes. And then I feel like I'm kind of participating more in the chores. Not that I'm real excited about it, but between bills, chores, and dinner, sometimes that is all I can do in a day. I'm not even gonna try to fool anybody. Sometimes that is the most that I can do, is those things. Because if it's been a day at work, I'm not gonna want to come home and be like, oh my gosh, yes, I would love to, you know, get down on my hands and knees and do the floorboards in the bathroom. No, that's not realistic. Not realistic. I know what month it is. I know. Do I want to cover this up? Do I? Yes, I do. I do, because I'm going to grab some giant stickers and I am going to finagle a little heading. Because why not do a little bit of decorative today? Am I right? I mean, if this is going to be the infamous have to do, things I don't want to do, things I normally procrastinate, I may as well make it look really, really pretty so that I want to open it and I want to look at it. Tell me I'm not wrong. I'm not the only one. I'm over here looking through my stickers because I think I could totally do silver. What do I think about silver? Ooh. All right, let's try silver. Let's try silver. There's an A. No, I'm not going to spell the month. I will tell you, if your name is April or August or September or May, whatever month it is your least favorite month of the year. Like, we never get to April and I'm like, oh my gosh, yay! Everyone's going to be saying my name and I'm so excited to hear it. No, I'm like a dog on call. Every time the radio's like, today's date is da-da-da-da-da, all I hear is April. And I'm like, yeah, hello, what? Oh, radio, never mind. Just playing, just kidding. All right, I like how this is looking as I'm stomping those down. These stickers I got at Walmart, I believe, and they were $1 for 2 sheets. So pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. They stick really well. Super easy to line up. Super easy to put down. Really like them. And they're not too thin, but they're not too thick. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that one down though. That L is just too tall. And never feel guilty about cutting your stickers down. Never, ever, ever. If it doesn't fit, oh, yeah, that made me think about O.J. Simpson. That was crazy. I didn't think that would happen during a plan with me. All right, let's put that I, the dot on the I. Perfect. All right, I'm going to throw these back in the corner. There they go. And then, now that we've got that in there, oh, it kind of leans a bit. That's okay. Not wine, sparkling water. It's the Waterloo Peach. Oh my gosh, it is so refreshing and so yummy. Really, really enjoying it. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these into 3 somewhat even columns. Why is it every time I say column, I think of Gollum? Every single time, even when I'm like listening, like Wes will be editing and I'll hear myself and I'll say column and I'll be like Gollum. I don't know why. I don't know why. So roughly 4. I wonder. Let me see here. I don't trust that little ruler. I don't trust it, I tell ya. Ew. So this is not even, it's not even. Why? It's because I don't know how to use a ruler. I don't know. It's like more than 4 3/4. It's like, Okay. How big is this? 1.5 inches-ish. So if I did 1.5 inches. All right, let's do this. We're going to play it by ear. Are you guys ready? We're just going to play it by ear because I don't know how to use a ruler. I mean, it's a real tragedy, but it is what it is, and I'm not going to learn this afternoon. So I'm going to fake it, and it'll look great. So this is where I'm going to put in, I don't know, weather. I wasn't planning on tracking weather, but whatever. And then I'm going to go back here and see. I almost made it 4 inches, but not quite. I should have done that a little bit better. So let's do dun, dun. So that'd be 2. That'd be, I'm going to go here. I'm just going to eyeball it. And then I'm going to go in here. Line up the bottom there. Okay, so let's do this. In this column, told ya. All right, so in this column, I'm gonna do cleaning. So let's pop down some cleaning. Let's get some scoop the poop. Actually, Wes is really good about scooping the poop. And I'm gonna, on this side, I'm gonna put these closest to the coil because you guys know how I feel about the coil. It is my nemesis. If I were Superman, this would be my kryptonite. Just not a fan at all. I think this is a dishwasher, which is so stinking cute. I love Rudy the raccoon. And yeah, I'm probably not going to do all these chores that I put down here, but oh my goodness. Isn't he adorable? He's just so cute. And again, these are from Paper Focus. I don't know when I purchased these. It's been a while. It has been a while. Let's do rubbish. So cute. Okay, and then I'm going to put down and water the plants, and these are actually the seeds that I have planted in egg cartons in our, what is it called? Garden window. So I want to make sure that they get plenty of water this week. I won't plant them outside until Mother's Day or after, because that's just how life goes around here. If I do it any earlier, I'm going to really kick myself because it'll freeze. It will. It does every year. All right, let's see here. Let's do a little bit of a laundry basket. These are Chrissy Ann Designs. Chrissy Ann Design stickers. Hi, Pepper. Throw those down. Okay. So let's see how this is going to work when I go to write it in. See if I can live with the coil. I'm trying to see, make sure that I'm in frame on both. Am I on frame on both? Okay. All right. So, yeah. Oh, what was that? Water plants. I'm going to put water seeds so that I know. I don't have any plants. Last year, if you remember, I purchased a bunch of like pothos and a bunch of plants and put them outside in the summertime so they could get the sunshine and, you know, be happy. And then I forgot to bring them in and they froze. So they're all dead. I know. But I have plans for this spring after Mother's Day, going down and getting a bunch of Purple Wave purple, hi bud, pink, purple, white, whatever colors they make, and putting them in there so we have like this beautiful railing of flowers out on the front deck. And hopefully I will remember to water them. I'll have to put them probably in this planner so that I remember. The goal with this, oops, sorry about that. The goal with this too is to have this sitting out on either the dining room table or next to my like basket where I sit on the couch, so that when I get home at night, I can look at it. When I get up in the morning, it's the first thing that I look at, and I actually do things. Like I actually do chores in the morning rather than, you know, either scrolling through TikTok for an hour and a half and then not having enough time to actually put makeup on my face and heading out the door looking, you know, like I'm not ready for work. So I'm hoping if I get up, I get motivated, I get cleaning, I get doing something, then it will help me be productive the rest of the day. That is the goal. And do you know how long it took me to learn how to spell vacuum the right way? Oh. Take out the garbage and the trash. That's not the song. Take out the na-na-na-na. This part is always difficult on a planner to write in, so I'm going to grab my hone, which is a little, gives it my hand, I bang on my desk, gives my hand a little bit more of height to write in here. Okay, so now that we've got that back in there, I have to open this back up because this is my, these are my notes. These are my notes of what I'm doing. My life notes. Life planner, life notes. Okay. I will put weather in here. I'm not sure what it is yet. So when I have access to the weather, I will put that in there. So for these, I think what I'm going to do, this is going to be my evening chore list. This is going to be my morning chore list. Oh, that's a lot of chores. I don't know that I really want to do that. Let's not do that. That's too many. I'm going to use this column for, do you like how I just talked myself out of that? I know Wes is listening and he's like rolling his eyes. Guarantee you he is rolling his eyes. Because I do want to put in bills that are due, I'm going to mark that really quick. So on the 22nd, I do have a bill that I need to pay, and that is going to be insurance. And another thing I will tell you, if you are in a planner that takes all different kinds of pens, like sometimes it's a struggle to find a pen that works in a planner. The Erin Condren paper is a toothy thick 80-pound Mohawk paper that is 1 thirsty and 2 thick. So you can use all sorts of pens and pencils on this paper, and it just soaks it up. It loves the ink. It even loves pencil and marker. So to give your handwriting a different look, use different points. So throw in a 0.5, throw in a point, 7, throw in a 1 point, throw in something bold, get a marker, use your marker. That way you've got some more dimension. You don't have to necessarily change your handwriting, but if you change your font point type, your point type, hi bud, then you are going to get a different look. So let's pop down here. Got another bill on Thursday to pay, and that is going to be our internet. Hi buddy. I think he wants outside. Do you want outside? Is that what you want? Okay. There you go. You might be able to hear our pond outside. A couple years ago, which is probably more than a couple years ago because I don't have any concept of time anymore. We got a hot tub that we used for a couple months, and then the heater went out on it, and it was super old. It was a hand-me-down from my in-laws to my other in-laws and then to us. And by the time it, finally reached its end of life, there weren't any parts for it. So we had built it into the back deck and put it all together. So we didn't want to take it out because then there would be this square hole in the deck, right? So I had this really good idea to gut it out, clean it out, take all the pumps out of it and everything, turn all the filters off, anything. It's not plugged in. And we made it into a goldfish pond. So it's got a whiskey barrel on one of the corners of it, and it has water that overflows out of the whiskey barrel to make, you know, a waterfall for the fish so that they always have oxygenated water even in the wintertime. And then around the edges, it's all wood. So it looks really cool. It's a great sound, especially when, you know, it's raining or it's just kind of a gloomy day. You can open up the door and you can hear the water, and it's just so soothing. It's so soothing. If I remember, I will take a video and put it on my community page so that you can see and hear it. Maybe I'll wait till we clean it up because it's been through the winter, so it's like it's definitely looks like it's seen better days. I need to clean it up because eek. Maybe that should be on one of my chore lists for later on in the week. Maybe next weekend. We'll see. Okay, and then in this column, I want to put dinners. So I'm going to do those in the gray just because I'm not going to do the recipe for them, but I am going to put down what the dinner ideas are that I have for the week. And will we make them on the exact days that I put them down? Probably not. But they'll be there. So I've got chickpea fritters. And if you want any of these recipes with veggies, they're available over on my Pinterest page. The link is down below in the description. And then al pastor. A lot of times when I do our recipes for the week, our meal planning for the week, I will use the same ingredients just in different ways so that I can cut down on my costs at the grocery store. So if you are looking for ways to save money in your grocery budget, this is a really good way to do it. I also post weekly meal planning, midweek meal planning every Wednesday, and I do that in a Walmart weekly notebook. So you are more than welcome to find that playlist, and you'll see some of the recipes that, you know, I've made before and kind of how I go to put them together. All right, so that pretty much takes up the first half of the week. So I've got 2 days where I need to pay bills. I've got our meals in here, and then I've got a list of things that I want to clean. So maybe a good way to look at it for this, and maybe I'll draw a line in between just to separate those. Maybe a great way to look at this is I will do one of these chores, one of these chores in the morning, try to combine words there, one of these chores in the morning, and then one of them in the evening. So then I'm not trying to, you know, I think that's better. I think that'll give me, you know, less anxiety. So let's pop over here. Let's try to duplicate those lines that I drew before, which I am not even going to duplicate. I'm going to go a little bit wider. I'm going to follow this natural line that the EC already had in here, right there. And then, let's see. I'm going to go into about right here. That looks roughly like the middle that's left. And I'm just lining up the bottom of the ruler to the bottom of the page to get a somewhat straight line. For me, it doesn't have to be completely straight. I'm okay with that. All right, let's set that aside. And then there was one bill at the end of the week, I believe. Oh, I closed my book. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Put that back over there. Yes, on the 28th, which I believe is Sunday already. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put that a little higher because I've got two. I have a Spotify. And Audible. This is Audible. I know. I listen to a few audiobooks. Who am I kidding? I listen to quite a few. I have about a 20 to 25 minute drive to work every day, so having the ability to listen to that in my car is amazing. So, oops, there goes my sticker. It's okay. Black bean enchiladas, and then I think this is going to be date night. I don't know why I wrote it like that. And then this is going to be leftovers. Perfect. So that takes care of that and that and that. And again, this was the Crayola Super Tip. Super thirsty paper. It is awesome. So let's go back in here for chores. When did I last water the seeds? On Thursday. So let's put it on Saturday. Water those beautiful seeds. And then I think, honestly, I am going to have so many starts, like so many plants, that friends and family and anybody else that wants some is going to get a ton. Water seeds. Okay. And then let's go in here. These are from the Knockout Print Shop. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do again. Dust surfaces. And then I'm going to do sheets and towels. That'll have to be an evening. And then clean bathroom. Yes, that is a good Sunday. Sunday. And let's do a catch-all on Sunday as well. Actually, no, let's do a catch-all on Friday. In fact, because these are lettering in themselves, I'm going to pop these up and I'm just going to center them, because I don't feel like I need to write anything next to them. Like they're beautiful just as they are. I don't want to add, I don't need to add anything to that. And then on Sunday I will do vacuum floors. That actually worked out super well. I really like how that looks. Did I knock over? I did. I knocked over my ruler. No worries. Grab it up off the floor. All right, let's go. I'll move this. And then what did I use to separate that with? I did the smaller point. Okay. So let's go ahead, separate these out. Hope our lines are somewhat straight. Not going for perfection, we're just going to control the chaos. I think that looks really good, and it's super easy from a glance to see what we're having for dinner, what chores I need to do, and definitely what day bills are to be paid. I really like this a lot, a whole lot. I may add to it. I may add different things on these days that don't have anything, like maybe a pantry checklist, like what do I have in the pantry? What do I have in the fridge and freezer? And then maybe a list of things that I need to get at the grocery store to restock. Not necessarily for meal planning, but just to restock. Like I always like to have canned tomatoes on hand. I always like to have at least one or two, probably two spaghetti sauces on hand. There's certain things in the freezer that I always like to have in the freezer, like frozen vegetables, frozen fruit, that kind of stuff. So maybe as we kind of work through this and, you know, I find what works and what doesn't, I'll change it up a little bit. Any ideas that you have? Also, I just realized I put this down upside down, which is fine, but note to self, when I flip my planner over, make sure I turn the washi tape over as well. Did you guys see that earlier and you were like, oh no, ah. Yeah, it's all good. Again, I'm not going for perfection. I am just going to control the chaos. That is really all it is. I love you. I hope you have the very best day. I hope this is helpful. Let me know if you're going to try this in one of your planners, and if so, which one. Let me know if you want to see more of the different ideas for the horizontal layout. I'll talk to you guys down in the comments. Bye.